Hey guys, Brad M73 here. Welcome to Pure Farming 2018. No, this is not a press preview. This is the full game, and we are going to get started actually on the My First Farm mode. But I wanted to be here at the main menu to kind of show you guys what modes are available. So when you first start the game, you actually have the option of doing My First Farm. Now, it does say that the mode is intended for novice players, and it does go very far to show you how to play the game, but it's actually kind of fun, and even for experienced farming simulation players, because it kind of gives you tasks to do. So it's just not like you're thrown onto the farm all by yourself. Now, if you do want to just kind of get thrown into the mix and do things on your own, you can go into free farming mode. And that basically just opens up the entire map and allows you to just kind of go at it as you want. Now, there's also something called farming challenges, and it offers some different missions on the different maps. There's 4 different maps. 5 if you actually have the Germany map, which I don't know why I have don't have the Germany map. I'm supposed to have that. But it basically gives you a certain amount of time to complete specific tasks. In this one, we have to harvest 60% of the wheat from each of 4 different fields and put 33,069 pounds of wheat in the silos. And then there's optional tasks and things like that you can go down through. And as you complete one, it unlocks the next one. So it's pretty cool. There's also the importer. This actually imports mods into the game, and I actually have not played with this. So, and I'm not even sure if there are many mods available. I don't know if it's Techlands or Ice Flames, which is the developer. They're supposed to be releasing like a developer kit for mods, I think later this month in March 2018. So, if it's months down the line, it's probably already out. And then the add-ons, I'm not sure if these are the mods that are that you've added into the game, or if this is like the DLCs that you have added. I'm not really sure because I don't have any add-ons. Customization, this allows you to just customize your character, the game options, credits, and so on. So let's go ahead. I'm boring you guys to death.
My grandpa was a hard-working man.
We're gonna get started.
He loved his farm. It was his whole life. When I spent my holidays with him, he would let me help with all the work in the fields. At that time, I didn't realize that he was slowly inspiring me with his passion. The years passed, and I saw my grandpa less and less. I wanted to get away and go to the countryside as often as I could. Unfortunately, my dad was opposed to it. He thought that agriculture had no future, and that I'd only waste my time. And so my grandpa died before a decent successor stepped in.
If it wasn't for agriculture, we'd all be dead. We'd all have no future.
It seems that nobody wants to leave their urban comforts behind. I'm the only person who wants to save my family heritage. I'm not quite sure how to explain it, but in my heart, I'm sure I can do it. I have no doubt I'll be getting my hands dirty at the beginning. There's no time to waste. Let's get to work.
Let's do it! All right. All right, so here we are, and I got to get my controller here. The game is set up for an Xbox controller, but if you want to use mouse and keyboard, you can hit F6, and then it allows you to use your mouse and keyboard. So, press V. V. And let's see, emails. Let's go up here and click on emails. Movement, standard WASD, left shift to run, and then the mouse to look around, and then bank loans. Your grandfather's debt, which you took over along with his legacy, has been formally assigned to your bank account and amounts to $275,000. So, yeah. We're in heavy debt, but we can actually get loans beyond that, though I don't really recommend that right off the top. So now we just let's see, go outside. Okay, we can go around in the house. Um, there's not really anything to do in here, and I'm not sure if they're going to add additional functionality in the future, but yeah. Welcome to the farm. I just gained 50 experience points for walking outside. Let's go ahead and run over here to the indicated location, as indicated by the indicator. Here's our farm. I'm so glad that you can actually look up now. You didn't used to be able to do that in the press copies, so that's good. Find the potato storehouse. Oh, it's down. Meow. Now, what we could do is we could use the map, and we could look around on the map, and we would find the potato storehouse right down here, and then we can just run down there. Actually, I think there's a way to set a waypoint. Let's see if I can. Navigation, map. What? We've launched the map for the first time. Teleport confirmation. You can get teleported only to the sheds and fields that you own. Oh. That's pretty sweet. Let's see if we can teleport down here. F. I'm hitting F and nothing's happening. All right. Ah. Let's run down here. Maybe I don't own it. I thought I did. I think it's going to be a while before we can actually harvest or even grow any potatoes in the first place. So it's like, I don't really want to buy this building. You've received a new email. Let's see. Oh. There we go. You're here. Let's see. Congratulations, you're now familiar with the movement and navigation systems. It's high time then that we checked on the equipment your grandfather managed to leave you. To do that, go to the shed located in front of the farmhouse. All right. So now, this one I might actually be able to teleport up to. Or not. Oh. That time I can I think. Did I just teleport? Yes, I did. That time I could teleport. So I guess if you are able to click on the green icon for the shed, then you can teleport. Let's see. We've received another mail. Let's see. Get in the tractor. All right. So we start off with the little Zeter Major 80. Rear lift Major. Okay. Enter the workshop. So I guess we have to go over here and fix it, maybe? Approach the computer. One thing that's kind of weird, and I wish they would change, is like whenever you get out of your vehicle, you're always looking directly 90 degrees to the vehicle. And I kind of wish that like when you got out of a vehicle, you were still looking in the same direction that you were, essentially, head of the vehicle. So let's see, F to open vehicle diagnostics. And yes, we need to repair the tractor. And you can actually, we open this up, we can actually repair different systems. There's five. The engine, the drive system, the wheels, the suspension, and the rear lift are all separate. So you can repair those individually, if one is more damaged than the other. The engine is typically the thing that most dramatically affects the operation of the vehicle. Now we have to get into the combine. And attach the header. So we'll drive out here. This is I think it's a Palisi GS 575. I have never heard of this brand. So I don't know if it's real or not, but now the Metaltech trailer over there, the DB8, I know that that's real. Okay, so attach the trailer. How do we attach? Oh, G. So there's always going to be indicators down at the bottom if you're in keyboard mode. If you're in mount or controller mode, it's also going to tell you how to do that. So in that case, we'll hit the left bumper and we'll be ready to go. Go to the edge of the field and then harvest the crops. Ooh. Ooh. And we can hit right on our D-pad to go into first-person mode, which I typically don't like playing these games in first person. I don't know why, just don't. And harvest the crops. Okay, so in order to do that, we need to turn the harvester on. We need to click on A to work, and then we also need to lower the header. So, and if you jump out of your vehicle, you have to do it all over again. Let's zoom out just a little bit more. And there we go. Now backing up is kind of painfully slow. I do hope that they increase the reverse speed a little bit because it's really super slow. Not a major complaint, but just something that I think they could improve on a little bit. As far as bugs, the game is relatively bug-free. I have noticed some things. The developer's been very quick to get back to me and respond to bugs or whether or not they're actual play mechanics. But most of the things I found were just generally small bugs. The biggest one, which I'm not going to mention because it's supposed to be patched later today, and today is actually Friday the 16th of March. So the game's been out for a few days. I've actually been playing it for a long time, but I didn't get the full campaign release until 24 hours before the game itself actually launched. So I didn't have really a whole lot of time to familiarize myself with the campaign mode, or the My First Farm mode, as the developer calls it. But I'm just going to call it the campaign mode. So I started recording this today because I just wanted to get myself familiar with the game, because it is a lot different than a lot of the other farming games like Farmer's Dynasty and the Farming Simulator series. Some people are going to like and embrace the differences. Other people are probably not going to like it as much. Obviously, there are a lot fewer vehicles in the base game, but hopefully that changes over the coming months with the modding community being able to mod vehicles into the game. Thinking of some other observations. Overall, the game has gotten mixed reviews, and I'm not exactly sure why. It's almost like there's a campaign to badmouth or bash I won't say badmouth, but just kind of bash the game a little bit. It's actually very well done. The graphics are really clean. There's very few bugs. And I'll say that the bugs that I have encountered are kind of typical launch day bugs, and they're not really, a major concern. At least not for me. Alright, so we have filled up our combine, so now we can get into the tractor, and we can do that quickly by hitting... What? Oh, maybe I don't have this functionality yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump out. Usually you can click in on your right D-pad, your right directional pad on your controller, to bring up there's like a ring, and hopefully we'll see that here in a little bit. There's our pickup truck. We also start off with a nice, I think it's like a Mitsubishi something or other, which is really nice. Mitsubishi, what is it? The L200. We get inside. That's a really nicely done pickup truck. I must say that I'm a little bit more impressed with this than the one, the pickups we get in Farming Simulator. All right, so let's get in our tractor. Attach the trailer. Where's the trailer? It's over here somewhere. We'll just drive in reverse. Whoop. And there we are with the Metal Tech trailer. Everything nice and new and clean. Whoop, what am I doing? Trying to zoom out, not... Okay. So let's come over here, jump into the vehicle. And I actually like how the animation of the grain as it spills into the trailer. I think it's a lot more realistic than in Farming Simulator and some of the other farming games I've played. Turn everything on again. And continue harvesting the field. Of course, I missed this little bit. Remaining crops 49%, so we're essentially halfway done, so that's pretty good. Oh, come on. Please, Ice Flames, if you are listening if you guys watch my videos, please increase the reverse speed. 1 mile per hour is just ridiculously slow. It should be 3 or 4 miles per hour, I would think. Ah! Why am I getting a stutter? I was talking to another YouTuber the other day, Stockoglaws, and he asked me if the video stutters, or if my videos stutter while recording. And I was actually doing some testing earlier this week, and I didn't have any problems. And now suddenly I notice the stutters while I'm recording. So I don't really know why that would be, but does not diminish the fact that it is happening. But like right now, it's perfectly fine. I'm getting 71 frames a second, and I just missed that little bit of grain again, which is probably no big deal. That was like 3 pounds. That's like a few cents. But yeah, the performance of the game has been very good. If you're going to be frame locked at 60 frames a second, by all means, as long as you're running modern equipment, probably anything built for gaming in the last 2 years, you should be completely locked at that, no problems at all. Now with me, I'm actually playing at 1440p resolution, which is a much higher resolution than 1080p. And when I'm not recording, I generally get between 80 to 90 frames per second, I would say, on average. And I'm running a GTX 1080 video card with an i7 5960X processor and 16 gigabytes of RAM. So pretty beefy system. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 17% remaining. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Wait, we received a new email. It's telling us, oh, transport the crops to the granary. I don't wanna. I want to finish the field. Transport the crops to the granary and then transfer the crops to the silo. What the heck is the difference? Oh, transfer crops from the silo. I gotcha. I get it now. Oh man, we're almost done. Backing up makes this a little bit more painful. It's not really that bad though. I'm making it sound way worse than it actually is. But I know like a lot of people are going to definitely ask, you know, is the game worth it? Yeah, I think it is. It's running, let's see, how much does it cost? It is $29.99. In full disclosure, you know, I was sent an evaluation copy by Techlands, their publisher, and but you know, I would have bought the game anyway because it's a farming simulator, and I pretty much buy almost every single farming simulator game or simulation game out there. Let's go ahead and stop working. Let's turn the harvesting mechanism off. Ah! I'm not used to how big the vehicles are, I guess. Come on, man. Let's get in there. Now, if you jump out of the combine while you are, while you're filling, it will stop. Or unloading, I guess, not filling. It will actually stop, so you have to stay in there. I kind of wish they would change that, so if you, just drive... Wow. There's the stutter right there. If you... I lost my train of thought. The little stutter there. I totally forgot what I was going to say. Okay, so basically, what we're going to do here is we're going to put this into the granary. So, okay, one thing I want to tell you guys, do not upgrade your granary. Now, we've got $45,000, and you can hit the Y button to upgrade your granary. But to drop the grain into the granary, you have to hit the right bumper on your controller and then hit the Y key. So it's very easy to accidentally upgrade this, and then you're kind of putting yourself in a difficult situation. Now, switching back to mouse and keyboard mode, we can just hit H to drop the grain, and it'll kick the trailer up and obviously start dropping the grain off. I really like the grain animation. They really did a good job. Okay, so now we've done that. Now we have to come over and take it back out. Now, normally you wouldn't have to do this. If you want to just take the grain directly to the silo, you definitely can do that, or the purchase center, I guess. So let's see. We only have wheat, and we can see to the right, kind of in the middle right there, it says Granary 1, and it's currently filled with 4% of wheat, which is our 13,000 something odd wheat. So I'm just going to hit R at the bottom, and that will start loading the wheat into the trailer, like the wheat that we've gotten. So we got a little bit more than the required amount, and so now we'll take that over. And oh, I tried to use my controller to drive. Actually, I do like driving with the controller a lot better in this game than I do driving with the mouse and keyboard, but I do like the mouse view. You know, we can zoom in, and my guy's like looking at, he's like looking directly to the, he's looking slightly to the right, probably because I'm getting ready to crash. What in the monkey? Oh, okay. I was like, what in the world is going on? And I'm not sure why the, oh, there's the cruise control. Left shift. So you can get up to your maximum speed, hit left shift, but it will slightly decrease your maximum speed when you've got cruise control on. So, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I like using the controller for driving, because, you know, I'm just going to hold the trigger down. And let's see, I know where I'm going, but I should probably open the map and kind of show you guys. Now, this isn't the entire map down here. The map is actually pretty big. In this mode, we'll unlock the upper half of the map probably in a few episodes. And then I've actually been playing my test game all week, and I still haven't unlocked the left side of the map. So, oh, and got to show you, we've got to go way down here to this the grain warehouse 1, and that's actually where you go to sell your grains. Wait, what does that say? I just want to see what the sign says. Potatoes storehouse. This way? I guess there's another potato storehouse down this way. I think it's the building right above the tractor there. Though I could be wrong. Nope, that's it. Potatoes. There's like a train depot or something here. I never see the gates down though, so I don't know if they forgot about those. All right, here we go. And again, right bumper and Y to sell, but we can't upgrade this, so we're not in danger. And we've got, how much money? $3,172. And our next task is going to be to drive to the store, But I'm going to drive back to the farm first. So that we can drop the trailer off. And it's actually getting somewhat late in the evening. It's 1800 hours, and this is kind of the point where the game starts to get dark as nighttime approaches. And anytime after 1700 hours, we can actually rest at the farm. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, another thing too, you generally want to stay to the roads, because when you go off-road into the grass, it is going to slow your maximum speed down. I'll see if I can kind of show you what I mean along this stretch. So right now, you know, we're at 17, 18 miles per hour, 19, 18. But if we go over here in the grass, you know, it limits us to about 16. And if we go through the fields, it's even slower. So, you know, 12, 13. So yeah, you generally want to stay on the dirt roads, or, you know, the paved roads offer the most speed. But, you know, if you have to go around your fields and things like that, it's generally the best idea to stay on the path. Stay on the path. All right, so now the lights are kind of kicking on around the farm and around the map. We're just going to come right up here and attach the rear device. And we're going to come over here. I'm going to show you guys how we sleep until the next day. And it's basically, yep, skipping night will fast forward the time to 6 a.m. And I'm only doing that because the game does get pretty dark at night, and you know, we'll kind of take a look at that maybe in a future episode. So that is how we do that. Now, I'm going to carry on in the next episode. We're going to go up and buy this water trailer and sprayer, and we are going to continue on with more Pure Farming 2018. So guys, let me know down in the comment section what you think of the game. If you want to see more episodes, definitely let me know. Also, let me know by hitting the like button, as it does help me out tremendously. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing for this and many more videos. Guys, this has been Pure Farming 2018. I'm Brad M73, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.